Hello, my name is Jacob Lee. Today we're going to see the EX Battle Deck. And these are all the grass Pokemons. And then there's going to be a lot of basic energy cards. It says there's going to be 18 grass energy cards. And then we're going to open this and we're going to see what cards we got. Start opening it. Tough. Guess I gotta rip it. So this also came with a coin and then there's going to be like this paper thing. So like you could play battles and stuff. This is the front with the EX card. And this is the back with the EX coin. So we're going to open it and see what cards we got. And let's open it. Like always, they're going to have like these battle things, like these. It's pretty cool. It's when you do battles. This is for like the setup. And then there's going to be instructions, and then more paper. And then there's going to be attack encounters. Like for example, you have one Pokemon here and another Pokemon here. It does 100 damage. Then you take the 100 damage counter and put it here. And then we're going to get the coin. It's green like the grass type. And then you'll always get these cards, so it will be telling you what are special conditions. And then you're going to have those special condition things and stuff. And then we're always going to have a thing like this. You could do a Pokemon trading card game live, and you could redeem your rewards. And it's a pretty cool game. And first, we're going to see the EX Iron Leaves. So all EX cards will either sparkle or have rain, or it will shine. And they would always look very cool. And then sometimes when something's evoluted, they would have like this little circle thing telling you what it evoluted from. So this is the EX card, a strong card, and they also will have abilities. And sometimes you put this card and there's a fire type EX. This is very weak to fire because it says weakness is fire. So this is one strong card, and the rest are basic cards. Also, they are Pokemon basics or evoluted Pokemon basics. So far, as you see, there are a lot of Pokemon cards. And then the most thing you'll find is these basic energies. Like if you do this, there's going to be like a lot of basic energies mixed up. So this is the basic energies. You use it, you attach it to Pokemons like these to do attacks. And this is how much it costs to do that attack. And this is called the Tangela. It's a very weak card. It's a basic card, and these basic cards, they don't do that damage. Some evoluted ones, they do like 120 damage, but this is a basic card, so it doesn't do a lot of damage. Oh, and I also forgot to tell you, some cards will have a lot of these things called rapid strikes and stuff. Like this, it says it's a future. Some of them are futures, Asians. They're really cool. And then you'll have Oddish, and then it will do a thing called Feeling Fine. It will draw a card, and then as I told you with the last card, it's a basic, it doesn't do a lot of damage. And sometimes they don't do attacks, but they draw cards and stuff. Then we got Phantom. It looks super cute, but as you evolve it, it looks very scary. It heals 20 damage from this Pokemon if you use the Leech Seed. This does 20 damage, and it heals 20 damage to the damage it got. And after this, we got Gloom. It's a stage 1. It's an evolution of Oddish. As you can see, you see a picture of Oddish here, and there's a picture of Oddish there. So as you evolve it, they get bigger and more powerful. Sometimes they don't even get powerful at all, like it does only a leaf step and it does 20 damage, but sometimes they get a cool ability, like switching one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the activated spot. That's when an opponent has an activated Pokemon here, they could just switch it. You use this inviting sense, and you switch the card for them because it's your ability. Sometimes they don't say it's an ability, but it's actually an ability. And then you'll see a lot of these stuck in these things because there's a lot of leaf basic energies, as I said, also known as grass. And here is the evolution of Plantham. I told you this is scary because it looks super creepy. It's an evolution. They would say stage 1 after it evolves. And as you could see, after it evolves, sometimes they get strong damages, like 150. And they'll also have attacks, and they'll have a name of their attack. And sometimes it says something here. Like, for example, you discard. Sometimes it will say, flip a coin, or flip 4 coins. And sometimes it would also say that you could take the Pokemon card that is activated and put it in the discard pile. Now we got Maractus. It says a double draw, which draws 2 cards, and it's Pin Missile. It says 30 times. So why it says 30 times? It would always say flip a coin if it has 30 times. It would say flip 4 coins sometimes, and it's here it says flip 4 coins. This attack does 30 damage for each heads. So you flip this coin. This is the heads and this is the tail. You flip this 4 times and they're all heads. Then this does 30 damage to each head, which also means it's 4 coins, which is 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30 from this 30 damage and the 4 coins. Then we got Livy Plum. It has an ability. Sometimes when it says ability, there's a lot of reading to do. And then this is a stage 2, which means it evolved 2 times. And it says, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemons, during your turn, you may look at the top 8 cards of your deck and attach any number of basic energies cards you'll find there to your Pokemon in any way you like. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. When it says shuffle your other cards back into your deck, it means you could take the cards that you have in your deck. Not you have in your deck. You have in your hands and you put them in your deck. And then it has a solar beam, 90 damage. Sometimes when it evolutes, once again, it doesn't do a lot of damage. But it did. Now here is Tangrowth. It's an evolution of Tangela. And then it has an ability. It says this Pokemon takes 30 damage from attack after applying weakness and reason. This attack does 10 less damage. 10 less damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. That's why it says 150 minus. And here's some more basic energies. Then we got Oddish again. And here's Youngster. It's a supporter you could use with your Pokemon. And it will say something right over here. It says shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 5 cards. And it will say something here too, like you may play only one supporter card during your turn. We got Tangrowth again. And here's Rika. It's another supporter. And it says look at 4 cards of your deck and put 2 of them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards and put them on the bottom of your deck. Here's Nemona. It says draw 3 cards. Sometimes it would only say draw cards. And here's Jock. Search for your deck from up to 2 evolution Pokemons. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Here's Great Ball. It says look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Pokemon you find there and put it into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Usually in Pokemon Go and other Pokemon games, they use Pokeballs to catch stuff, but in card games, they would say, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. They would say something different than you do in your Pokemon Go games. Here's Pokeball. It's just a regular ball. It says flip a coin if it's head, search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Sometimes they would say a lot of those stuff, and eventually, if you see on the boxes, some in EX battles, they'll tell you how many cards are here. Here's Professor Turo's scenario. It says it's a future. The future doesn't really matter because it means the future doesn't matter because it's just like these weird dot things on the cards. Put one of your Pokemons in play into your hand. Discard all cards attached to that Pokemon. Here's a switch. It says switch your activated Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon, which means you take your activated Pokemon and you take it away and you take your bench Pokemon and put it in the activate spot. There's a lot of cards. It says Tropius. It heals 20 damage from this Pokemon, and it does 20 damage. There's a leaf drain. Sometimes when it's a basic and it's big, it does a lot of damage, like Tropic Breeze, 130 damage. It says move all your energies from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon. Well, those are all the cards we have today. And we have just same cards. Thank you for looking at my cards. Hope you have a great day. And also, if it's a weekend, have a wonderful weekend. Bye.